But you still is one of the best audiences in the world. You guys are nuts too. You know how to have fun. I'm excited. I can't wait to get on the road and play these songs live. It's been really, really fun so far. Making the 2 videos has been a blast. This is one of my favorite albums I've ever made. I'm really excited for people to hear it. There's just so much anger and hostility in the world, and I want to go somewhere where it's just love. It's why I used to go to raves. It's like I would get out of my house where my mom was screaming at me and my parents were fighting and school was shit, and then I would go and I would sweat it out on the dance floor. There's a freedom in that. Or being around, like, if you don't get along with your family, choosing, instead of Christmas with your family, choosing Christmas with your friends and having fun and actually laughing. That's what I mean. Go where love is on your side. There's a time to cry, there's a time to scream, and then there's a time to laugh and love and dance. And that's Trust Fall. Because I put that song out and donated all of the money to charity. And so that was in response to people telling me to shut up and sing. And so I was like, okay, you want me to shut up and sing? Here you go. You can call me irrelevant, insignificant. You can try to make me small. And then I moved on. And then it was time to make an album. I think that I have a responsibility to fight for love, for light, and to fight for inclusivity and diversity and rights. I believe in it wholeheartedly. Well, it was 2 things, really. It was like, wow, life is hard. Losing people you love is hard. Being in a long-term relationship is really hard. And being a parent, dropping your kids off at school, like, shit is hard. Being a friend to yourself. And then you get all wrapped up in that. And then it's like, you know what? Enough. Want to dance. I just want to have a good time. I just want to feel good. And so there's all of that on the album. It's like all of those emotions, and then it's time to dance. Always. When I do a show in those 2 hours, I want myself and everyone in that room to feel as many emotions as possible. Happiness, joy, exultation, anger, all of it. Sadness. Like, we're so disconnected from our feelings because we're so overwhelmed all the time. And so for me, when I make an album, it's like, all right, let's connect back into what's really going on. Let's find ourselves again. Oh, just complete mayhem. I'm so excited about this show. It's going to be beautiful. I get to do a lot of cool stuff, right? I get to fly around. I'm very lucky to do that. But also the music, the band, the dancers. I have the best crew in the world. It's really funny how it comes together. It's definitely some new, but I went to one of my favorite bands. I went to a show and they didn't play any of my favorite songs. And I was so bummed. I was so pissed. I would never do that to people. We'll always play the favorites and then the new stuff. I love France. France is probably my top 3 favorite countries. But the thing that was surprising to me is everyone in Paris is so cool, right? But you still is one of the best audiences in the world. You guys are nuts too. You know how to have fun. Like, you go to some cities and everyone's just kind of cool and they don't really know how to have a good time. Paris is cool, but everyone still knows how to party. It's lovely. I love it. I don't know. The halftime show is interesting to me now because the people that do it get ripped apart. Like, the world just goes in. Like, that sucked and that was stupid and they sounded like shit. It's no longer like, wow, they worked really hard. It wasn't my favorite show, but they worked really hard. People don't really respond that way. And so it kind of turned me off of the whole thing. Like, I don't need it. I'd rather go on tour where there's love and fun, where I just don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore.